Cupcake Tuesday! And guess who's back with us for your midday fix of facts and spicy size? Hello, Matteo!
How are you? Oh my God!
And you look good!
Did not expect that. Did not
Ferdy!
expect that.
I miss you, Ferdy.
You are looking good in pink, by the way.
Thank you. Dedicated to Ferdy today. Ladies and gentlemen, from breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
All served hot and fresh. Happy Tuesday. I'm Monique Tuzon-Basi.
Ako naman po si Matteo Guidicelli. Ferdy. Ferdy.
Sitting in for Ferdy, Salvador.
Thank you very much for having me, and I'm very excited to be here this afternoon.
Love the energy.
Yes.
And also, I'm Mai Rodriguez. It's me. All right, I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is the Daily Dish.
And
I hope you stay with us, guys.
Loving the chaos this morning. Join us in the next hour and a half where the news meets the stories that matter to you.
All right, speaking of chaos, we have to talk about the Grammys.
Yes.
Yes.
Before we talk about the fashion, the shocking fashion, let's talk about Cher.
Yeah.
But
Right?
she forgot to name the nominees and she announced the wrong winner.
Yes, Luther Vandross won.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's Cher.
Yes,
it's
of
Cher. So
course.
her doing it,
If anyone can get away with it.
it's her, definitely.
I mean, she's been in the industry for so long already, so kahit anong gagawin niya, okay lang.
She is an icon.
I was
Yeah.
asking, did she correct it?
I don't know. But
It just went through.
It's not Luther Vandross one.
No, when
it's
she
Kendrick
announced
Lamar.
the winner, she eventually said the correct.
She did. Okay.
But I guess the clapping was really loud, so you couldn't hear the correction.
Yeah.
But again, it's Cher,
Of
so...
course, okay yan. Okay yan. Kahit anong
but
gagawin niya, okay lang.
Somebody I'm so excited about who won was Olivia Dean.
Yes.
I
For the
know,
lady
I love her.
New
Matindi
artist.
si
I
Olivia
love
Dean.
her.
I'm
Best new
slightly
artist.
sad because that means that her fees are gonna go skyrocket high and we're gonna have a harder time having her in the Philippines.
Oo nga, we should-
She had a
actually.
stunning performance, and when she won Best New Artist, right?
Yes.
Killed it.
Yes, and she made a shout out to immigrants out there, all support for immigrants. She
Okay.
said she came from
That's what I really want
immigrants.
to talk about, Mai, because I may not be privy on the fashion, but I love how this Grammys actually had so much activism. And you know me.
That's true.
That's a thing. And people were really speaking up.
Even Bad Bunny.
Bad
Yes.
Bunny, Olivia Dean, Billie
Billie Eilish.
Eilish, exactly. So this activism shows that they're one with the people and that they have a voice more than just what they sing. So yay to you guys
Yeah.
for speaking
Beauty
up.
with a purpose. Beauty
Yes.
with brains.
Clap, clap.
And also, this is the perfect platform to give a voice to the voiceless because the
Yes.
world is watching
That's
the
true.
Grammys.
And also, we have to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. A Filipino opened the Grammys last night. Cat's Eye, everybody!
Yes! Yeah, we were just talking about that
Pinoy
yesterday.
power yan!
Yes, and we looked at Matteo.
Like, huh? Which one?
Luther Vandross was there. Did you know
No,
somebody?
but Cat's Eye, you know, they have a Filipina member there.
Yes.
Matindi. We have to be extremely proud of that.
Sofia La Forteza.
Yeah, La Forteza. Amazing performer, amazing singer, and they just rocked the stage. Galing.
Yeah, I love
Gang,
Cat's
gang,
Eye.
gang, gang. Anong song nila? Gang, 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 gang. Ano
Yeah,
yung isa?
yun ba yun?
Nerdy, nerd. Ano yung isa? Something like that?
Okay.
Okay, give us a sample. Give us a sample.
You guys are looking at me like,
Come on.
Wait.
You're with Titas Mateo.
No. I think, just so you guys don't get confused, the gang gang that you're talking about is the song, not
Yes,
the one in
yes.
BGC.
Not the one.
All right. Do not confuse
No,
those two
but-
things.
You gotta do that. Yung Gabriela
Ano yan?
dance.
I don't know it yet. Let me...
Cat's Eye yun.
Oh, really?
That's the
Okay.
one I know. Hands on Gabriela.
Ano ba to? Yung tita sa mga
Going on, Monique Tuzon!
Oh, yeah!
No, but we have to be very proud, Cat's Eye. Forteza's in there. That's a Filipina we have to be extremely proud of. And we hope in the future more and more Filipino artists gets on
Agree.
the stage, you know, the
Yeah.
global stage. Kumbaga.
But the fashion was
Let's talk about the
killer.
look.
Yeah.
The fashion.
Olivia Dean was still my favorite.
Justin Bieber, baby!
The Beats is back. Good comeback, by the
Shirtless,
way.
sporting a tattoo, a new
Yeah.
tattoo
And
as well.
only board shorts. I mean, or boxers, right?
Boxers.
How did you feel about that, Mateo?
Let's do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's do
Heard
that
it, you
tomorrow.
guys
Justin
heard
Bieber,
it.
you are the inspiration.
Will you be topless?
Lahat po kayo mga lalaki din, boxers na tayo. Authorized na tayo mag-boxers bukas.
Okay, it's gonna be Boxers Wednesday. Okay,
Boxers
tomorrow.
Wednesday.
For us, for Mateo.
No,
For
all
the guys,
all
for
the
the
boys
guys.
here, all the boys.
We've had shirtless here.
Oh, really?
Some of
Oh,
our
yeah, we had
guests,
shirtless.
right?
Yeah.
Certain athletes,
Yes,
celebrities
yeah.
who
Kurt
took it
Von
off.
Dad take off his
He
shirt
did, he was the
once.
very first
Yeah, Kurt
one.
Von Dad took
Good
off
for
his
them.
shirt here.
30 or next, you know it.
Oh,
So, but wait, the fashion
Okay,
of
let's go back to that.
Chapel Roan,
Which I called Chapel Rowan
basically
earlier.
topless, right?
Chapel Rowan.
Yeah,
And
she
then
had
she
like
was
hooks on her.
Just, are those what you call it? Hooks,
I have
just
no idea.
covering the sensitive
it's
area. But
actually-
it's like her breasts
Yeah,
were
it's quite
out.
a tribute to Mugler, 1998. So
Yeah.
this it's very similar actually, but she took it on her own to have her own style with it. The difference of this
But
from
your thoughts,
Kanye's
your thoughts,
okay,
go
the
on.
difference of this from Kanye's girlfriend, remember, who also dressed quite, how do you say it, spectacular, risque, is
She was
that
naked, let's
this
say.
one I think had a voice also with it in terms of not just expression but also of defiance. Ah, you like that?
Okay.
No, but people were saying, what if somebody stepped on her dress?
Oh, that would have hurt.
Alam na, wala nang dress.
Also, let's talk about Heidi Klum. She was wearing, parang nude as well because of her.
Yes. Yeah, that was a very famous.
Yeah, was it? What's the material?
It's leather, actually. It molded in her body. And
Yeah,
it's
it
a
molds
leather
in her
material.
body.
I forget who the designer was, pasensya na, but we can research that. But it was very different.
And she
also
herself said she
beautiful.
wouldn't be able to sit in the entire ceremony,
yeah.
the award show.
She had a hard time walking too.
She said she was just gonna do a standing ovation all throughout.
That's right. But did you guys see Ferdy on the red carpet?
Yeah,
Ferdy.
we saw Ferdy there.
No,
Ferdy
but also
never misses these.
Also, I have to say, Pharrell Williams was one of my favorite. His velvet pink salmon suit.
Okay,
Parang
that I
ganon.
didn't see.
Very
I
nice.
haven't seen for us. Olivia Dean was my favorite. Actually, she's been killing it. Her fashion, her Chanel feathered black and white dress was so beautiful.
Okay.
And there's
Was
a
that
lot
the
of-
white thing?
Yeah, the white and black one.
During her performance, she wore the
A
red
red
dress. So there's a lot of talk with her stylist, actually.
Her stylist is amazing.
She should be given a huge round of applause because she's dressing Olivia like a real woman.
Yeah.
You know? Not for the runway, not for
Very
show, but like
classy.
how we could relate to it.
Okay, we're so excited about the Grammys fashion, but let's talk about our guests
Yes,
today.
madam. We have exciting guests today because we have Auntie Claire's Bakeshop owner, Nicole Ambulo-Roldan.
They're
And of
known
course,
for their
their cookies or cakes.
Cupcake.
Yes,
floral,
cupcakes.
floral
Like a bouquet.
cupcakes. and
Tama.
cakes.
That's amazing. Very exciting. Look at that flashing on the screens right now. And of course, we have theater stage actor Joaquin Valdes coming in shirtless later.
Okay, stay tuned for that, those stories and conversations coming up. But first, the headlines. In today's top stories, the House Committee on Justice resumes its hearing into the impeachment complaints filed against President Bongbong Marcos. We get an update from the Batasang Pambansa. Senator Erwin Tulfo says he will summon Environment Secretary Rafael Lotilla and other officials over the controversial mining permit in Dupax del Norte, Nueva Vizcaya. In the U.S., 16 people have died due to sub-freezing temperatures in New York City. And later in the show, we'll speak with Nicole Roldan on their cupcake bouquets and stage actor Joaquin Valdes on his latest project. Stay tuned for that. Our top story, the House Justice Committee resumes its hearing on the impeachment complaints against President Bongbong Marcos, this time to determine if they're sufficient in substance. Yesterday, the panel voted that the complaints were sufficient in form. Our Joan Manalo joins us live from the Batasang Pambansa. Hi, Joan. What's the update?
The House Committee on Justice continues with its deliberations on the two impeachment complaints filed against President Bongbong Marcos. The hearing, presided over by Committee Chairperson Jervil Luistro, began past 10 a.m. today. The committee is set to discuss the first impeachment complaint filed by lawyer Andre De Jesus and the second impeachment complaint filed by various progressive groups, including Bagong Alyansang Makabayan President Renato Reyes Jr. Today's deliberation deliberations will determine whether the two impeachment complaints are sufficient in substance. This stage will assess whether the facts alleged in the complaints constitute impeachable offenses. If found sufficient in substance, the committee may issue resolutions directing the filing of pleadings, followed by hearings and possible referral to the House plenary for a vote and eventual transmission to the Senate for trial. The hearing opened with a discussion of De Jesus's impeachment complaint, where the panel debated on whether the authenticity of records or attachments should be included in assessing sufficiency in substance. This issue was raised after Bicol Saro Party List Representative Terry Ridon questioned which of the attachments submitted with the complaint were certified true copies. ML Party List Representative Laila De Lima argued that allegational sufficiency is the test at this stage of the proceedings. She said the committee should focus on whether the complaint sufficiently alleges facts, including specific acts or omissions, a clear nexus between the acts complained of and the impeachable grounds, and whether the complaint is intelligible and coherent enough to allow the respondent to meaningfully answer without being speculative or opinion-based. This position was supported by Kabataan Party List Representative Rene Ko, who is also one of the endorsers of the second impeachment complaint. Due to the differing positions, Chairperson Luistro ordered the body to vote on the matter. In the vote, 21 members agreed to exclude the determination of the authenticity of records or attachments in assessing sufficiency and substance. Meanwhile, 24 members voted to include the determination of the authenticity of records or the attachments or annexes for the purpose of determining sufficiency and substance. Mai.
Joan, let's talk about this further. What prompted Representative Terry Ridon to question which of the attachments submitted with the complaint were actually certified true copies?
Mai Rodriguez had to ask or forward this question because according to the complaint submitted to the House, specifically the first impeachment complaint, the annexes that support it are actually or mostly consisting of news articles. And it can be noted that the first impeachment complaint alleges a connection between President Bongbong Marcos to the kidnapping of former President Rodrigo Duterte, particularly to his arrest to the ICC. So Ridon further stressed that only 3 of the annexes supporting that offense were official or certified records. Because of this, the committee will now have to determine how it will treat the first offense cited in the first impeachment complaint as the panel continues with its deliberations. Mai.
Thank you, Joan Manalo, joining us live from the Batasang Pambansa. House Justice Committee Vice Chair Keith Flores says he is open to revisit the impeachment rules even after the panel adopted the 19th Congress's guidelines for the proceedings involving PBBM's impeachment. His statement comes after the Supreme Court released its ruling on Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment case, citing technical issues. Among these issues include how a session day is defined and whether impeachment complaints should be referred to the House Justice Committee.
It's still possible, very possible to conform with the resolution. Para wala nang gulo. Para wala nang ano. As far as the impeachment is concerned, we will adopt the definition of the Supreme Court. Na ang session day is ganito. It's our fault na how it was worded. But because if you read the first sentence, di ba, lahat na nasa baba needs to be referred to the Committee on Justice. But in practice, even yung time na impeach si President Erap, 1/3 din yun Diretso na, walang Justice Committee na.
Flores also says the panel may need to prioritize impeachment proceedings involving the country's 2 highest officials. The former dean of the FEU Institute of Law says the Supreme Court's final ruling on VP Sara's impeachment articles could reshape how such cases are timed. In an interview with Agenda, Attorney Mel Santamaria explains that the court now counts calendar days instead of legislative days, which means deadlines are stricter and more rigid.
Ano po sa tingin ninyo, sir, ang implikasyon nitong Supreme Court ruling sa impeachment ni VP Sara? Does it set some kind of precedent?
Meron, sapagkat ayon sa Korte Suprema, ang pagbibilang ngayon ay hindi ayon sa tinatawag na legislative days. No? Ang ibig sabihin ng legislative days, basta't nag-umpisa ka, kahit ano pa ang mga interval days na sumusuot doon, basta't natapos, isang day yun. Pero ngayon, sabi ng Korte Suprema, calendar days ang bilang natin. Yung 10 days at 3 days, 10 days mula ngayon, dapat i-order of business na ito. At pagkatapos pag-order of business, 3 days, ilipat na ito sa Committee on Justice. Kung hindi matutupad to, magkakaroon ng tinatawag na tapos na initiation. So, wala na makakapag-file. So, dapat masunod ito ayon sa ating Korte Suprema.
Santa Maria also warns the simultaneous impeachment moves against the president and the vice president, which is a first in our history, could ripple across the country. He stresses that such historic cases test the maturity of our democracy.
Okay, so this is a first in history that both the president and the vice president face impeachment complaints. Meron po bang peg sa kasaysayan na ganito rin ang nangyari at kakayanin po ba natin ito?
Ito ang unang pagkakataon, Corina, at talagang may epekto ito sa ating bansa. Unang-una, epekto sa succession sa paghahalili, no? Pero iyan ang constitutional structure na nasa constitution naman. Kung matanggal silang dalawa, ang Senate President ang papasok. Pero may mga epekto pa sa iba. Like for example, sa economics natin, basta't kasi may impeachment, ang mga investor natin, uneasy na yan. Naghihintay na yan. Caution, waiting game. Ano ang mangyayari? Sapagkat nga, basta't unstable ang politics, maaaring may epekto ito sa ekonomiya, let's say sa rate ng dollars natin. Sa practical naman, may epekto rin yan. Masasayang ang oras ng ating mga legislator sa pandinig sa dalawang kasong yan. Imbis na gumagawa ng natural na kanilang mga duties, gumawa ng batas. Sa political naman, the legitimacy of our government. Imagine, Corina, ang dalawang pinakamataas na pinuno ng ating bansa ay hinahabla sa Senado at saka sa House of Representatives. Reputation natin sa buong mundo. Ano ba ito? May maturity level na ba talaga ang demokrasya ng Pilipinas o talagang immature pa? Iyan ang mga epekto sa atin ngayon.
Former National Security Advisor Dr. Clarita Carlos considers the massive flood control corruption scandal a national security threat. Speaking on BNC's The Spokes, Carlos called on President Marcos to take a stronger and urgent action.
Do you consider the flood corruption scandal as a national security issue?
It is. Mainly because it destroys lives, it destroys property.
It kills.
And the level of outrage is monumental. I'm sure you'll agree with that. And therefore, the president doing something about it, I hope he should do more about it. It's really required, it's imperative.
Carlos, also a political analyst, said that if Vice President Sara Duterte wins the presidency, she must put Filipino interests first without yielding to the influence of the United States or China.
If the numbers are stable, Sara Duterte is more likely to win.
If
the numbers are stable. I mean, mainly because you can win by a vote of one plurality.
Plurality.
Okay, like that. But I hope Sara Duterte, when she becomes president, will have a more nuanced foreign policy. And I've always supported this, and this is also one of my memos to Bongbong Marcos. Strategic autonomy means you're not choosing between these two hegemons, but you have a more nuanced foreign policy, which means that whichever one gives us, channels for selling our banana, pineapple, etc., economic diplomacy, we go there. No? So if India will do that, Russia, etc.
In other news, the Senate is holding a hearing on the state of our tourism infrastructure and its impact on domestic travel. This morning, Senator Raffy Tulfo criticized Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco, saying their promotion strategy is all flash and without substance. Let's get the details from Hannah T, joining us live from the Senate. Hi, Hannah, what's the latest?
My Tourism Secretary Maria Cristina Frasco was regarded as a blogger by Senator Raffy Tulfo as he took the Department of Tourism to take over what he called a weak, face-centered promotion strategy at a time when tourist arrivals are dropping. Tulfo said that foreign tourist numbers fell last year, including from key markets like China and South Korea, and questioned whether peace and order, high costs, and poor travel experience are turning visitors away. He zeroed in on marketing, saying Philippine tourism promos appear to feature the secretary more than destinations, showing a Japan-based magazine where he expected scenery, food, wellness, and adventure, but saw Frasco's face instead, as well as the agency's groundbreaking ceremonies, which for him aren't appealing to tourists. The senator pushed for a stronger tie-up with local and foreign travel bloggers and influencers, especially for target markets like Korea and Japan. He also flagged the tourist experience on the ground, including long lines and multiple queues in destinations like Boracay, separate environmental fees, and a lack of transparency on where those fees go, asking why costs are not simplified or absorbed by hotels and why cleanliness is not visible despite the charges. Frasco pushed back, saying she welcomes the criticism and agrees that tourist safety and security require a whole-of-government approach. She cited human capital programs, including thousands trained nationwide and specialized training, such as Korean-speaking agents to attract Korean tourists, insisting safety is a top priority. On airfares and ticket prices, Frasco said the DOT's hands are limited because the airline industry is deregulated. But as part of the agency's efforts, she said the department has asked the Civil Aeronautics Board to consider a monthly ticket price index and stronger price ceilings to avoid market shocks. As for the blogger label, Mai, Frasco said a Japan magazine that featured her used her image without government funding or consent. She added that the DOT maintains official websites and social media and that her presence online reflects her constant fieldwork across the country, insisting the department has been working as hard as it could. Mai?
Hannah, aside from the Japan magazine, I think Frasco's portraits have also been appearing in several promotional materials. Now, did she give a statement on that?
That's right, Mai. Tulfo showed a photo of a tarpaulin with Secretary Frasco's portrait in a Boracay airport. The secretary said she was told that it was actually a welcome sign for her regarding an inauguration of a PPP project to improve ticketing in Boracay. Frasco was not able to attend that event as she needed to attend another here in Manila. Tulfo showed another photo of Secretary Frasco in Lake Cebu in South Cotabato and suggested that instead of her, local models of the province should have been displayed, including tourist destinations there. For Frasco, interpretations of the public may be different, but the department has proof of documentations that her presence to promote in the field is for work and to help promote local tourism. She even added that they're very much honored to present promotional photos of the DOT without her portraits. Back to you, Mai.
Hannah, aside from the tourism gaps, let's talk about the high airfare for some local destinations. I know the panel is devoting some time to tackle this. What solutions are they looking at, and are we going to see relief soon?
May actually napag-usapan, of course, yung high ticket prices ng airlines dito sa Pilipinas. Specifically, yung local flights natin compared to international flights. Kanina napag-usapan, napahapyawan na yung factor na it could be because of small runways at yung ginagamit nga na mga plane ng mga airline. Sa huli nating monitoring, after nung conversation o yung palitan ng salita ni Tulfo and Frasco, now now they're turning into the discussion about the ticket prices nga at kung ano ang pwedeng may offer na solusyon dyan in the long run. Back to you, Mai.
Thank you, Hannah T, reporting live from the Senate. Senator Erwin Tulfo seeks a full-blown investigation into the controversial mining permit in Dupax del Norte, Nueva Vizcaya. On BNC's Politico Nightly, Tulfo says the Mines and Geosciences Bureau ignored and insulted residents and local officials opposing mining operations in the area. He says a permit was issued without any meaningful consultation.
Binastos at binaliwala na lamang po ng Mines and Geosciences Bureau ang authority ng MGB ng LGU. Nagbigay sila ng permit for exploration, mining exploration, without consulting ang LGU. Nasa local government code po yan eh. Pag meron po mga papasok na negosyo, etc., dapat po konsultahin muna ang ika nga LGU. Particular na po ang mga residente na maapektuhan, lalo na po mining po yan. So, kailangan. Subalit, si Mayor po nang mismo nagsabi sa amin, sa mga barangay captain doon sa Dupax del Norte, wala pong nangyaring consultation.
Tulfo says he will summon Environment Secretary Rafael Lotilla and MGB officials. He also assures the public of scrutiny on any use of force against civilians defending their land. An environmental advocate is calling out alleged corruption inside the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. On BNC's At the Forefront, Masungi Geo Reserve Foundation Director for Advocacy Billy Dumaliang stresses that the DENR needs massive and systemic reforms. She cites a report by the Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism that says that the National Greening Program of the DENR failed its promise to rehabilitate land. Instead, Dumaliang says it did the opposite. It destroyed more trees.
Would you say that there's also corruption in the DNR that would call for, replacing a lot of people?
Of course. As much as there are ghost projects, there are ghost forests.
Dumaliang also slams renewable energy developer Vena Energy for alleged inconsistencies in the scope of its Rizal wind farm project. The foundation has earlier warned that the turbine installation would affect portions of the Masungi Karst Conservation Area.
They previously said they won't build in karst areas when it first came out. But when I asked the representative in that meeting, will you build inside the Masungi Karst Conservation Area? They said yes.
Dumaliang says Masungi will continue to push for transparency and strict environmental protection from the DENR. As the Philippines struggles with weak GDP growth and a rapidly rising population, domestic job creation lags, pushing many workers towards overseas employment. On BNC's Business 360, former Bangko Sentral Deputy Governor Diwa Gunigundo says overseas employment has become a default option rather than a choice due to limited upward mobility and insufficient opportunities at home.
Unless we're able to strengthen our economy, one that is accelerating rather than decelerating, one that is sustainable, one that is enduring, and one that is more inclusive. In other words, more jobs are available, prices are more stable and low, and basic goods are accessible to the general public, especially the poorer segments of the population. OFW or overseas jobs would always be the default rather than a choice. Well, that means that the economy will continue to spend more on the training of our people, investing in a human capital only for these young people to go abroad. So foreign countries are actually taking advantage, reaping the returns on our human capital investment. That is not a good way to grow.
He adds that a truly sustainable and inclusive economy invests in human capital, giving them the option to stay and build their careers at home. Coming up on the Daily Dish, we'll take a closer look at the stunning viral flower cupcake bouquet made for Cat's Eye Sofia La Forteza, also perfect for the month of hearts. Stay tuned, the Daily Dish will be right back.
Nice song, guys. It's the first time I heard that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Dish. Whether you're craving something sweet or looking for the perfect heartfelt treat this coming Valentine's Day, we've got you covered. I'd like to say also good magandang hapon everybody watching online and of course our studio audience. Hello dyan sa likod! Oh my goodness, the energy in the room.
It's because of you. Move over, Gary V, Mr. Energy. Si Matteo V. Matteo V.
Galing ng studio audience. Shout out there. All right.
Wow, can I match that? No, we'll bring it back down just a bit. Okay, so back to the interview. They're known for their moist, beautifully crafted cupcake bouquets. And we have the owner of Auntie Claire's Bakeshop, Nicole Ambulo-Roldan. Welcome to the show, Nicole!
Thank you for having me, guys.
Go, Nicole! Let's go!
Oh my gosh.
This is super exciting because you were showing me kanina her Instagram and exciting business. How did this all start?
So back in college, I've always wanted to have a vlogging camera. Funny talaga. Kasi I'm not really into cooking masyado when I was in college. Kasi syempre as a dorm girly, so like syempre we always just buy outside. So what happened was, nag-try ako, my daddy gave me 7,000 pesos. So the 2,000, I bought books for it, and then I have 5,000 left. So what am I gonna do with the 5,000 if I want it to be bigger? Kasi yung vlogging camera at the time, so we have
Anong camera yun? Anong camera?
G7X Mark II.
Oh, okay.
So
High-tech
yung
na.
sila Will Dasovich, yun yung gamit nila. So it's about 30,000 pesos at the time, and I only have 5,000 pesos. And what can I do with my baon, diba? So as a college broke girl. So what I did, I went to a baking supply store, and then I bought mga 1 kg lang ng flour, sugar, ganon. And then I made boxes of cupcakes. So I'm from Bulacan originally, and then I go to Manila with 2 eco bags full of boxes, and then I go to UST, and then binebenta ko siya doon. I got a lot of questions na hindi ka ba nahihiya because you're in uniform and you have 2 eco bags. But for me, at the end of the day, after I sold everything, yung eco bag, diba, you can fold it, put it inside your bag, and I have a lot of money.
Galing.
So in a month, I got the camera. So 39K yun.
Congratulations.
And then yun, tuloy ang studies. And then during the pandemic, doon siya talaga nag-boom.
But how did you learn to make cupcakes? How did you learn how to do this? YouTube Academy ka rin? Or?
Fan ako ng DC Cupcakes.
I love DC Cupcakes.
DC Cupcakes is in?
Sa New
We went there. Sarah and I, we actually, yeah, because those times viral talaga yung mga cupcake making, etc.
Yes, and like gumagawa sila ng mga malalaking figurine na puro cupcake, ganon. So that's where I got the red velvet recipe. Kaya lang, syempre, they have a different climate sa US than in the Philippines. Our country is very hot.
It's hard to bake here.
Yeah. So, what we did during the pandemic, my dad is an engineer kasi. So, siya yung nag-edit ng frosting. Like, ginawa niya, parang siya yung nag-mix and whatsoever. We also have a drop test. So, like, on the top of our stairs, babagsak namin yung box to see if nasira ba yung cupcake?
Wow, that's hardcore.
Yeah, that's hardcore
Drop test
R&D.
for a cupcake. I've
Yeah.
only heard drop test for phones.
Now cupcakes also.
Yeah, so like ngayon, it can withstand, like the cream cheese kasi, we use cream cheese for our frosting.
Okay.
So diba here in Manila, we always hear na buttercream yung icing, buttercream. Kami, our main medium is cream cheese.
Well, it has to be because red velvet is always
Yes,
cream cheese.
but it's not the usual floral piping medium that you use. It's always the Italian buttercream most of the time.
Yeah.
Not
So-
French, but Italian, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So like what we do here, puro cream cheese sila, and kaya niya magstay in room temperature for up to 8 hours or maybe even days. Like kahit
Galing.
naka-room temp lang siya.
What did you do? What's the secret? What did your dad engineer to keep it that way?
I feel-
Philippine weatherproof.
Yeah, I feel like it's the process of how you do it. Like, kung kumare, if how many sugar, like, at the time, how many sugar i-incorporate mo, it's in the temperature of the butter, it's in the temperature of the cream cheese itself, and the brand. So, ngayon, we can, during the Eras tour of Taylor Swift, I went to Singapore and I bought boxes of cupcakes. Buhay sila. You can do it nang naka-carry.
So why is that? Because they use premium ingredients? Is that why?
Definitely, and also, may secret kami na hindi talaga siya nagme-melt, but
Okay.
at the same time, di ba, the plain, parang they tend to like,
Yeah.
Wobble,
I'm like, girl, spill the
turbulence.
tea. I want to know
so
the
may
secret.
stick sila sa ilalim, just so pagka kahit nag-turbulence yung,
Oh, so that's the secret.
for the cupcake to not
Okay.
bounce.
So
But
the
the main
cupcakes-
frosting, secret talaga.
We can't say it. We can't say it.
But
We
it's
can't.
turbulent proof, it's drop proof, lahat proof
Yes.
na.
But exciting, no? The theme, yung bouquet nyo, how did that start? And you went viral because of this? Na sumikat kayo because of the bouquet,
Yes, sa
cupcakes?
bouquet. Doon kami kilala. But we also do cakes for weddings, for birthdays. And, however, yung sa floral cupcakes kasi, for me, the flowers are timeless kasi. So like, marami kaming clients from overseas also who would message us na I miss my lola, I want to give her a box of cupcakes. Our main motto kasi is happiness through pastry. So every time we receive the cupcakes, di ba, pag nakikita mo yung beauty ng flowers, parang masabi mo na ang ganda, di ba? Tapos parang matutuwa ka. So that's our main motto. Kaya we have a lot of clients na namimiss lang nila yung family niya just because, or like anniversary, or nalaman niya na buntis siya. Meron silang cupcake for that.
Very good, very
Yeah,
good.
no,
I think we're
that's-
getting hungry.
We are getting hungry. Well, actually, I wanted to invite her here because this is a good idea for you to give your wifey.
Ooh, not just us, but everybody.
For
But my
everyone.
wife doesn't do dairy. Can you do dairy-free cupcakes?
Not at the moment, Miss Sarah G. I'm so sorry.
So coming
When-
soon, that's her
Yeah,
next.
when you
Coming
can, we're gonna order from you.
Okay, I'm gonna give Miss Sarah G.
Yeah.
Yes. We support your business, but I'm sure you're also very excited because one of your clients is a global superstar.
And that's
that
how we saw
performed-
you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw on Instagram on Carla Guevara's page
Yes.
because she tagged Auntie Claire's and I said, what is this? So I researched you and I said, oh my God, we have to guest her on the show.
Thank you.
Because I really thought that was a bouquet of flowers. And
Yes.
lo and behold, they're cupcakes. So let's
Yes.
talk about how they became your clients. Because off cam, you were telling Matt and I, they've been your clients since your very
2021. Yeah.
humble beginning.
Yes. Actually, funny story. Before, we used to have our bake shop at home. So it's a home-based bakery. Kasi syempre, we don't have the capital to do physical stores at the time. So what happened was, Miss Carla found us on Instagram, and I know, as a theater kid, syempre, kilala ko si Miss Carla. So syempre, nagulat ako. And she told me that Sophia, at the time, is graduating senior high, I think. And she wanted to give cupcakes to her classmates.
Okay.
So syempre, as a home-based bakery, yung damit mo, syempre wala ka namang uniform and stuff. So I told my dad, someone's gonna pick up the cupcakes for Sofia La Fortesa, for Miss Carla La Fortesa. At the time, hindi pa kasi siya cat's eye, so I still don't know Sofia at the time. Miss Carla just told me that my daughter's gonna pick up with our driver, ganyan. So when I saw them, they have this huge van, and it was raining. I told my dad, can you please go down and give this to the client, ganyan. But he was wearing like, sando, because nasa bahay siya. Sabi ko, no, don't go out, because it's the daughter of Miss Carla. And I think the thing with their family they're really humble and they really support my business.
Galing, galing.
So, ayun. Until now, noong 22nd birthday ni Sofia, she went home to the Philippines. Miss Carla ordered her 22nd birthday cake from us, so we got featured.
Well, that's very nice, and I think we should all be proud of your cake business, of course, them also, Cat's Eye. Ma'am, I have a question for you. This Valentine's, what's special for your clients, customers? What do you have in store for them for Valentine's? Because I'm sure you guys will be super busy.
Yeah, we'll be super busy, definitely.
You have pre-orders already?
Yes, actually, we have pre-orders until 2029 already.
Wow.
Since, like what I said, Miss Sofia La Forteza opened a lot of doors for us. So, may mga clients kami who will have their wedding in 2029. They said, we don't have a venue yet, but we want to book you.
Galing.
That's so sweet.
Galing.
Yeah.
So, do you give credit to Forteza family a lot?
Oh,
a lot
definitely. I told Miss Carla during New Year's Eve, we met them New Year's Eve. I personally gave the cake to Sofia, and I told them, you guys opened a lot of doors for me. Their family is really humble, and I also met her husband, Chef Godfrey.
Yes.
Like, lahat sila super babait, super
Galing.
down to earth.
We can't wait. Well, we have more stories, so Nicole, stay right there. We'll be back for Body 2 with you. We have more conversation with Nicole of Auntie Claire's. The Daily Dish will be right back. Welcome back to the Daily Dish. Still with us is Auntie Claire's Bakeshop owner, Nicole Ambulo-Roldan. And look at how beautiful. I don't know if we can zoom in, but let's
Super
show
nice, huh?
how real looking this is. I want to know her secret. And actually, Matteo and I are going to learn how to pipe some of these beauties.
You know what's also nice about it? It has that gloss effect. It's very, very nice.
There's glitter.
So really nice.
Where
really
did you
nice.
study to learn how to pipe them just like flowers? Like legit, it looks amazing.
Okay, so I enrolled to Chef Jing and Chef Bam schooling, and then I also enrolled in a Korean floral piping school.
So you really went to school for this?
Just yung day school lang.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
Like a seminar?
yeah, but they use the buttercream there. So
Okay.
kami dito, cream cheese to lahat. Like, lahat
So this
siya.
is all
I
cream
did it!
cheese.
I did it!
Oh my God! Oh, he made
Ladies and gentlemen, my red velvet cupcake. Look at that. Zoom into that, please, because this is a work of art. Look at this, po. My camera is
Oh,
right
I'm
here.
so proud of you.
Look at that smiley face.
I'm gonna try this if this is really cream
that's
cheese.
Tito Ferdy. Tito Ferdy.
Oh, this is cream cheese.
Parehas na.
So baboy, no?
Ang ganda.
Oh, that's yummy.
So, ma'am,
That's
how much do
pretty.
you sell? One bouquet, how much is one bouquet?
So our 12 pieces bouquet is at 1,500 pesos.
Okay, 12 pieces
only.
are this one, the one
Yes.
dozen. Okay. This one, double dozen? Or what's this?
Yes, this is about 3,000 pesos.
Okay.
Full bloom yung floral wrapper niya. And 23 pieces po yung
Beautiful.
buong.
So,
what's
if sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna ask what the price range is.
Price range for the bouquets, we can do up to 150 pieces na bouquet.
Wow.
So, it depends kung ilan yung gusto niyong ilagay. But this one is about 3,000 pesos and that one is about 1,500.
Nice.
What's the biggest bouquet you've ever made?
150 pieces na cupcake in a bouquet. Order siya ng House of Representatives
Oh,
for Malacanang.
Can you say who?
For the First Lady.
Oh,
Oh,
nice,
wow,
nice. I'm sure it was very
very
beautiful. Nice, huh?
Oh my, Matteo, you're doing better than me.
Thank you very much.
Mine
Wait,
is
that's too much.
This is what you call a red velvet overload only here on the Daily Dish.
I don't even know what I made, but
I think yours is like You know scramble?
The scramble! Yung sa street?
No, but very nice. Look, let's watch the pro. Let's watch the pro.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow, she does it
ganun
so
pala yan.
okay. Kaya mo yan, Matteo. Here, I'll give you a new
No,
one.
she's using a different piping tool.
Yes, so what
So-
you have is the regular swirl tip. It's 2D.
Okay, 2D. Okay.
Yeah, and this one is tip 104. It's usually used for the petals talaga.
So,
She
madam,
does it so fast.
if I want to order, where do I order and how do I order?
So you can drop by our store at 20B Congressional, just in front of SNR Congressional, Quezon City. But you can also send us a message on Instagram or Facebook, and we can ship it via Lalamove or our in-house driver.
And it's safe
Perfect.
via Lalamove.
Yes.
So you can ship up to Alabang, up to where?
Yes, up to Alabang, up to Baguio.
Really?
To Tagaytay.
Well, and you said you're turbulent proof too, so you can
Yeah.
also airship ba? Tama?
Yes.
So
and it's really
did you have like a super crazy request or order that you can tell us?
super request.
Like, can you make tulips? Or like,
Yeah,
what kind
we
of flowers
also
can
ha-
you not make?
Well,
haven't
actually,
tried.
lahat naman we can do. So this is the tulip tip. This is a Russian tip.
Russian tip.
So I'm gonna give you a sample.
And this one's nicer. Right?
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay lang daw.
So my next question to you is,
Standards ni Matteo.
will you hire me to work for you? Look at this.
Of course, Matteo, just so I can meet Miss Sarah G.
Wow. Are you just using me?
Wait,
You're just
my
using
favoritism yan, ha? Wait, will you hire me?
Look at my cupcakes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Cha, look at this.
Wait, let's ask our viewers. Actually, live studio audience, clap for Matteo!
Palakpakan naman dyan, oh!
No?
Yan, maraming salamat dyan sa taas. Maraming salamat. For Monique! Clap for Monique!
Let's go!
Okay. The ladies win, the ladies win, the
Thank
ladies
you
win.
so much from far and wide. I love you all.
Okay, kapag mas malakas yung palakpak, lahat to para sa inyo. Palakpak! Okay, thank you very much, studio audience. Later on, each of you has a cupcake. Maraming salamat.
You guys will eat Mateo's cupcake. Okay, we're gonna play a fun game real quick. We're gonna play rapid
Okay.
fire. So we're just gonna ask you this or that, whatever
Okay.
first comes to mind, okay?
Okay.
All right, chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Cooking, baking.
Baking.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Cakes, cupcake.
Cupcakes.
Chewy or crunchy cookies?
Chewy cookies for life.
Favorite flavor.
Red velvet.
Do you prefer tiered cakes or slabbed cakes?
Both.
Small batch or large batch?
Large batch for life.
Least favorite flower to make?
Ooh. Kapag ka marami sila like this, sama-sama
That's
sila.
complex.
So like it's a bouquet in a cupcake.
Is it you mismo making this or you have people na?
I have people na. I
Okay.
have about 7 staff.
But you trained all of them?
Yes.
How long does it take to make a bouquet like this?
This one, kaya ni Mea for like 30 minutes.
Galing naman ni Mea.
Yeah.
Okay. Baking, oh, go ahead, Monique. Baking for fun, baking for business.
Baking for business because it's fun.
Okay, love what you do. Classic flavors or experimental?
Classic flavors.
Favorite dish?
Like even savory. My mom's adobo.
Ooh.
Do you like morning baking or late night baking?
Morning baking para freshly baked lagi.
Wow.
Cat's eye, Sarah G.
Whoa, wait.
You can say both. You can say both.
Both. Sige.
Okay, so if you had 1 billion pesos, what flowers would you buy or what baking ingredients would you buy with 1 billion?
Whoa, 1 billion is a lot of money. So I would buy like super daming ingredients just so I can reinvest the money and eventually get to my main goal, which is to create an animal shelter.
Animal
That's my goal as
shelter.
well. We're gonna link up.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, and last but not least, if you had a daily dish, well, we're gonna change it up. If you had a daily cupcake that you could serve every day, a flavor and a flower design, what would it be?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be the red velvet with cream cheese. Any flour will do because it's our best-selling flavor.
Nice.
And cheers to that. I'm
Cheers,
already
cheers
trying to
everybody.
eat. Matteo, you're gonna try it?
Cheers, of course we're gonna
Cheers.
devour this.
We're gonna try
Maraming
this.
salamat again for
Super
joining us today. Auntie Claire's Bakeshop, owner of course, Madam Nicole. Thank you very much. More
Thank
power
you
to you.
so
What's your social
much.
media again? You wanna tell everybody?
Yeah, please follow us on Instagram or Facebook. It's at Auntie Claire's. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Thank
so
you.
good.
Studio audience, you got a cupcake each.
You got cupcake, you got cupcake, and you got cupcake.
Thank you, Madam. Congratulations.
good.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back while we eat. We got stories from around the world, plus sports and entertainment. After we eat cupcakes, the Daily Dish will be back.
Welcome back to the Daily Dish. We begin world news in the United States, where many cities are dealing with extreme weather. In the city of New York, 16 people have died outdoors during sub-freezing temperatures. Mayor Zoran Mamdani says they're enduring what could be their longest stretch of below freezing weather in history. New York remains under a code blue emergency with expanded outreach and shelter operations. In Argentina, authorities have declared an emergency across Patagonia provinces following massive wildfires that scorched an estimated 50,000 hectares. Strong winds and overgrown forests have forced road closures and made containment difficult. Officials say the fire in the provincial jurisdiction is now contained, but the blaze in the Los Alerces National Park continues to spread.
Asian Tour season tees off in the Philippines as more than 130 players compete in the Philippine Golf Championship from February 5th to 8th at Wak Wak Golf and Country Club in Mandaluyong. Former Order of Merit winners John Catlin and Siwon Kim of the United States headline the field, along with Thailand's Jas Janewat Ananond. The tournament offers a $500,000 purse backed by the Asian Tour and the National Golf Association of the Philippines. Filipino standouts Adric Chan and Carl Jano Corpus are set to test themselves against Asia's best alongside local veterans Angelo Que, Clyde Mondilla, Gerald Rosales, and five-time Philippine Golf Tour Order of Merit winner Antonio Lascuna.
Thank you very much, Monique. Filipino tennis star Alex Ayala is making history as she reached a career-high world number 45 in the latest WTA rankings, up 4 spots from last week. Ayala also won against Turkey's Zeynep Sonmez in the Abu Dhabi Open. Sheila Salaysay is on the phone for more details. Magandang hapon po, Sheila Salaysay.
Yes, hi Matteo. Under the bright lights of Center Court in Abu Dhabi, Filipino tennis star Alex Ayala once again showed why her rise on the WTA Tour continues to turn heads. The 20-year-old Filipina opened her campaign at the WTA 500 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open with a composed straight sets win over Turkey's Zeynep Sonmez early Tuesday morning Manila time, marking her first WTA 500 appearance of the 2026 season. Another milestone in her steady climb on tour. Fresh from a quarterfinal run at the WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open, Ayala carried both confidence and momentum into the match. Inside the stadium, Filipino fans filled the standings, waving flags and erupting with every winner, transforming Center Court into a home venue thousands of miles away from Manila. Now at the career-high world number 45, Ayala entered the matchup with the edge, holding a 2-0 career record over the world number 79 Sonmez. That confidence showed early. She took control of the opening set and surged into the second, racing to a 3-0 lead. As the cheers grew louder with every point, Sonmez attempted to mount a comeback, but Ayala stayed locked in.
Sheila?
Yes.
Are you there? Yes. Sheila,
yes,
so...
continuing, yes.
Go ahead, Sheila.
Okay, and Sonmes attempted to mount a comeback, but Ayala stayed locked in at a crucial moment in the sixth game. She delivered 2 clutch points, a 30-all to secure a key break and a 4-2 advantage. Even after Sonmes briefly broke back, Ayala responded with composure, holding serve enough or breaking once more to close out the match. 6-4, 6-3 after 1 hour and 29 minutes. The victory also continued a familiar storyline between the two players. Their most recent meeting came in the Eastbourne Open qualifiers last year, a tournament that proved pivotal for Ayala, as it came just before her first ever WTA Tour Finals appearance, a breakthrough moment in her young career. After sealing the win, Ayala turned toward the stands, acknowledging the sea of Filipino supporters who had cheered her on from start to finish. Mateo?
Yeah, Sheila.
Up next, Ayala faced a tough test against Alexandra Stasnovic of Belarus, a seasoned veteran who stunned seed Paula Badosa of Spain 6-3, 3-6, 6-1 in the opening round.
Sheila, maraming salamat. Malungkot lang ako hindi kita nakikita sa TV kasi usually sa agenda nakikita kita. Pero maraming salamat, Sheila Salaysay. Thank you very much. Have a good day, Sheila. Entertainment news. BTS is taking over not just the stage, but ladies and gentlemen, on streaming too. Netflix will exclusively live stream the K-pop supergroup's highly anticipated comeback performance on March 20, with OT7 set to perform at Gwanghwamun, Seoul in celebration of their upcoming album, Arirang. All right, this is very exciting because their return will also be chronicled in the documentaries BTS The Return, premiering on March 27 on Netflix. Following the album's drop, BTS will launch their Arirang World Tour, 81 shows across 34 cities, the largest K-pop tour in history, according to Big Hit Music. And of course, Filipino armies are very lucky. BTS returns to the Philippines on March 13 and 14, 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, their first visit in a decade.
Love is officially in the air and the receipts are expensive. Reports say Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton have taken their newly exposed romance on discreet but not really European tour, jetting into Paris after a secretive getaway in England. The pair were filmed slipping into a Paris hotel after arriving by private jet. The trip follows a reported £120,000 weekend at an exclusive Oxfordshire manor, complete with a private spa and couples massage. While this marks their first romantic link, sources say that Skims mogul and F1 legend have known each other for years, raising questions about how new this really is. Britain's former Prince Andrew appears unfazed by new revelations linking him to the controversial Epstein files. He was reported riding a horse at Windsor Great Park on Monday. Newly released U.S. Justice Department documents show Andrew stayed in regular contact with the late financier and convicted sex offender years after his crimes. Redacted photos reportedly show him crouching over and touching the waist of an unidentified woman. A British Prime Minister has called on the former royal to testify before a U.S. congressional committee. And from Manila to the London Palladium, he has quietly built a career most performers only dream of. Up next on The Daily Dish, we are sitting down with the Filipino theater actor Joaquin Pedro Valdes. Stay tuned, we will be right back. Welcome back to The Daily Dish, and this is the part where Matteo promised that he will be taking off shirts. Okay, today we're joined by a singer, an actor, and director, all rolled into one to talk about his craft, culture, and ambition.
That's right. You've seen him bring life to some of the most iconic, world's most iconic musicals, from The Lion King to Miss Saigon, on some of the UK's most prestigious stages. Ladies and gentlemen, Daily Dish studio audience, please welcome theater actor Joaquin Pedro Valdes.
You got there, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother.
How are you
Good morning.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
Long time.
Long time.
Welcome to the show.
I've known you guys for a while now, so.
Can we talk about where we met?
Of course.
Where
of
did
course.
we meet? I forget.
Joaquin, aside from seeing him on TV and all of this, I do know that he was part of a group. How do you say it? Was it a boy band?
It was a boy band. We didn't want to call ourselves a boy band then,
What
but
band was this?
it's called 1728.
1728. So Gian Magdangal, who guested here, also was part of the group.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. We've remained friends all throughout these years.
Yeah, Gian's an amazing
boy
guy.
band, guys. Now you know.
Yeah, it's a boy
and
band.
kayo naman.
But I worked with you as you were a director. Correct me if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not. I think I probably
Were you doing
directed you in
commercials
one
before?
in one of the commercials that I've done before.
You weren't going full out theater yet. I think you were directing.
No, I
I
was behind the scenes.
Yeah, maybe 20 years
and
ago.
we probably worked on an ad campaign together,
maybe.
and that's where I met you.
Well,
you've been doing a lot.
Yeah, I lived many lives.
But now you're making us extra proud because he's in the West End.
Yes, representing Filipino
Pinoy
artistry right there.
Yeah,
and
it's been a good, almost 10 years, maybe 9 years that I've moved to London and built my career there as a theater actor.
Tell us how that happened. So you were in the Philippines, you were already in entertainment. I would see you every afternoon, weekends, noontime shows, singing, dancing, and then you're also in theater together with, I didn't even know na nagdidirect pala si Joaquin.
Yeah.
So how did you get from that to this?
Well, ever since I was young in the Philippines, I've always been into theater.
Yeah.
That was before I was in the boy band. That's how we formed the boy band. We were all from theater. And when I went to film school, I was still doing theater. And I think what really, once you get bitten by the theater bug, you can never leave it.
Well, I mean, what made you decide to move all the way to London to pursue theater in West End?
I think it was at the height of my advertising career, wherein I really just, I just got married, and I spoke to my wife, and I said, you know what, babe, I'm really through and through a theater actor, and I want to pursue this in the bigger stage.
And happy birthday to your wife.
Thank you.
Did my
birthday
research.
bash.
Yeah, I did my
you did.
research.
We have a common friend, that's why.
West End, and you did Lion King. Lion King is one of the biggest shows,
I did
notable
Miss
shows in the
Saigon,
world.
I did The
Miss
King and I, The Lion King, toured the UK, and then I did a lot of new productions on the West End. Well, in the West End is the proper preposition.
Okay, I just want to know, maybe this could be a little controversial, but having done theater for so long here in the Philippines versus there in Britain or West End, what are the big differences?
Loads. Well, I tell you this, the theater scene in the Philippines before I left is so different to what it is now. After COVID, I think there's this hunger, like there's the audience of theater and the love for theater here in the Philippines just grew exponentially.
Like a resurgence, no?
And there's so many companies doing incredible work right now, and I'm so proud to call a lot of them friends. But before, when I was doing theater here, there was just literally a handful, and the opportunity was hard and scarce and really, one in a million. And I wanted to pursue it and kind of just test the waters and see, look, if I'm going to strike it out and fail, I'd rather try and do that out there, and it's really difficult. I went through a lot of rejections. I get rejected more than I do book a job. So
not now anymore.
Even now, I'm so blessed. I'm looking at all the photos that are being shown right now. I realized dami ko na palang nagawa, but it's still constantly about working hard and working on your craft. You're forever a student. I still have a vocal coach, an acting coach, constantly auditioning. You just kind of get surprised at the level of other actors that you're seen for a role with, and I'm like, oh wow, I've only known that guy because I see him on stage, and now I'm fighting for a role against him. So it's nice to kind of be reminded of where you started and where you can still go.
Amazing, no? I have to ask also because we know Rachel Ango is now
Of course,
living in
yeah.
London. So have
Yeah.
you worked with her?
I haven't worked with her.
Okay.
But I hope to work with her
Yeah, that would be
soon, but she's
incredible.
now based there.
Yeah.
I've worked with, so right now, Les Miserables is playing. And there are
Yes.
4 Filipinos there. Leia, Rachel,
Red,
is.
yes.
I started out with Red.
Oh, nice.
So even in I've worked with him here when we were in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
Red's been doing theater too.
Yeah, but when we went to the UK, he was our engineer in Miss Saigon. So I worked with him. And Emily Bautista was from New York. I've worked with her. She was my leading lady in another show in the UK as well. So
Are you doing any plans to do any show here in the Philippines soon?
if the right one comes along, definitely. That's not out of the books. But it's just a matter of like the jigsaw puzzle, scheduling, and the perfect project.
Are you going to be starting a show in the West End anytime soon?
In London, yes, definitely. As soon as I come back, I just have a couple of weeks of just getting back to my routine, going to the gym, getting my diet in
So
check.
home is there now.
Home
You're
is there
just
now.
here visiting,
Yeah.
and we're so lucky to have you.
Oh,
thank you for
thank you.
making
Thank
time.
you.
I wanted to ask because you've reached a point where, wow, West End, this is every theater person's dream, especially here in the Philippines, and you've gotten to it. Is this the pinnacle of success, or is there anything else that you're probably eyeing on and dreaming
I'll tell
of?
you what. I thought it was, but there's still so much more to do. And right now, my heart, honestly, is set on screen work or tele work, as we call it, back in London, or film work as well. And just any opportunity to keep honing that craft as an actor. And it's nice to just be proud and say, yeah, I'm an actor. And, to constantly work on that and constantly learn new things. So, yeah.
Interested to find out what people there think of theater actors, because we have representation thanks to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys have really been talented and making us proud. So is it a thing now in the West End, like, oh, basta Pinoy ang performer?
Well, everybody always asks about Filipinos. One is what's in the water that we can all sing?
Not all, -1 me, okay?
Everybody's always asking. All the Filipinos are always so good
True,
in
yeah.
singing. And also, like, what's in the air that we don't age?
Let me drink some
that's what
water
they're
now. Wait
saying.
lang.
Brother,
So-
where do you see yourself in 5 years? What shows, what TV shows or theater shows do you see yourself
I don't know.
in?
There's lots of great stuff. Before, I thought I had certain titles that I wanted to go for. But honestly, the best work that I've done so far are shows that I didn't realize even existed.
Okay.
And I know it sounds a little wanky and sounds a little pretentious, but then I think the best show or project hasn't been written yet for me. And I'm just being open to all of these new stuff. I go back to London and I do a new musical. I can't say it yet. They're going to be announcing it
When's
soon.
it playing? Can we say when's it playing?
It's going to play in one of the in the theater called the Other Palace in
Okay,
London.
this year.
This year.
First
abangan
letter,
natin yan.
second
I
letter.
can't say.
How many
it's
vowels?
a brand new musical. It's a brand new
totally brand new.
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
And I've been privileged because a lot of my career in London has been around new musicals and working with incredible directors. And I think that was like that caught me by surprise because syempre, when you go to London, you think, oh, I want to be in these big shows. But then what I've been doing so far, all of these really incredible artistic new work. And that is really exciting.
Nice.
Joaquin, you said it so yourself that, you looking at the pictures and seeing them
Yeah.
now, you realize, wow, I've done so much. But if you could pick one role that you've actually gotten to play that's close to your heart and dear to you, which one is it?
I would say, it's so hard to pick one. I would say I did the English language premiere of Death Note, playing Light Yagami, which is a musical based on the famous manga.
Yes.
And that was incredible because I got to sing at the London Palladium.
Wow.
And that was, until now, probably one of my favorite West End theaters. It's just beautiful. It's so historic. Judy Garland played in that theater. So, just to step on those stages and to be, to take my bow there, that was really special. But also, you never forget your first. I think Miss Saigon has always a special heart for every Filipino. But to do it, my wife, I need to shout out to my wife. I know they're going for a break now. But my wife always sends me a message. She used to count how many shows I've done. So this is the first of thousands in the international stage, second of thousands. She always send me a message right before the show.
Wow, what a good reminder. How sweet.
And once we hit the 1,000 mark, she starts sending me a prayer every time
Nice.
right before the show. And that's really special. So of all the audiences that have seen me internationally, the most important one is my wife. So
Best.
That's the best. Our wives are the best supporters.
absolutely.
Mateo, have you done theater?
I studied
do it?
My past life.
You studied
Your
what?
past- Really?
So I did musical theater for college, brother. In,
Really?
in Columbia College, Chicago.
Why does everyone know how to
hang on.
sing?
That's new information.
We didn't
Are
know
you familiar
that
with Columbia
also.
College?
Yes, of course.
I went to Columbia College. But
Incredible.
anyways, back to you, brother.
Well, I just needed to know that.
Now
Go
I
ahead.
want to do a show with Mateo. That's the one.
Well, actually, now that you said you want to do a show, we'll stop there. No, Mateo.
No, Mateo. I want to do it with Mateo.
We need a sample from you, right?
No,
'Cause-
from Joaquin.
No,
We
from
want-
him,
yeah.
because Mateo tuloy. Because Joaquin, the Filipino audience know you. Like what I said, noontime shows, you were dancing, singing, we see you on TV. Oh wait, on the telly.
On the telly.
So maybe, you could render some notes
Wow,
for us
what's
and
from-
just some favorite lines that you have. Pure silence.
All right, let's do something from West Side Story, I guess.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. Did you do the show, West Side Story?
No, I did
Okay.
it when I was here.
Nice,
I did it
nice.
in an amateur theater company when I was here.
Nice.
But it's one of my favorite shows. I'm like,
Okay.
I hope I don't mess up the lyrics now. Is this my camera?
Yes.
Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. And make him cannonballing down through the sky, gleaming its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows?
Amazing! Mo, they're singing along with you. Okay, now Mateo, your turn. Go.
Mateo, you gotta go.
Mateo.
It's Joaquin's time.
Why is no one asking
Why are
me?
you doing that, bro?
Excuse me, why is no one asking me?
Shot, let's go, shot.
Look at this stuff. I'm serious.
Okay.
Time.
No, but I have a question for you. A lot of people watching, especially kids, want to be in theater, aspiring theater artists, singers. What's your one advice that maybe can get them to West End or Broadway one day, or even local theater here?
Dream big, work harder. I mean, it's okay to have talent, but that talent's gonna get you in the door. But what's gonna make you stay is all of the hard work. And if you think you know, you don't know enough.
Okay.
Right. So keep learning. I'm still constantly learning. I have people who I love that are close to me that are constantly honing my craft. It's an investment. It's gonna be expensive. And I always tell because I mentor as well. I always tell young actors that acting is just not about acting. It's about living life. So also live your life. Have life experiences, because that's going to make you a more rounded actor.
Was it always in the pipeline of your dreams? Like, I'm going to end up in the West End.
No. I'm constantly life constantly surprises me. And I like being surprised.
So when you moved there, that wasn't the plan yet?
Well, no, I was just trying to book jobs.
Oh.
And I'm still trying to just book jobs. It just so happens that I guess the right doors and the right people have approached, and I see the benefits of my hard work, and I continue to work hard. And
What's the biggest challenge as a Filipino in the West End or in England, kumbaga?
Competition.
Okay.
Competition. I mean, you are constantly getting rejected, but rejection is not a failure. It's feedback.
True.
That's always what I say. So take that feedback and work harder. And there's always room for anyone and your uniqueness and your individuality. I think I've booked roles that are up against people who are black, white, very tall, very muscular. I always feel that I had that imposter syndrome starting out, thinking I don't deserve to be here. But then when you plow through that and you stop listening to the self-doubt and really focus on who you are and what uniqueness you can bring, that's going to really open the doors for you.
Guys, do you hear that? It's time for the game.
It's always me. Look
Here we go.
I was like, are you going to sing?
We have a game. We have a very exciting game.
Okay,
All right,
now we're
go
gonna play a game. Sing a line game. So this one, we'll ask you a question. You answer. And of course, it should come from a line or two from a song, okay? And when Mateo asks it, he'll also have to ask the question by singing, all right?
Cool.
So, first one, go ahead, Mateo, go.
A song that captures, a song that captures arriving in London for the first time.
Pick any song.
Yeah, that one. The air is coming and something great is coming. That's from West Side Story.
Palakpakan naman dyan. Palakpakan naman dyan.
All right, a song that reflects your first West End bow.
Wow. I will find my way. I can go the distance.
That's a nice,
Beautiful.
song. Your current favorite song?
My current favorite song would be. Wow. Wow, that's hard. Top of mind would probably be. Wait for me, I'm coming. From Hadestown, so.
Not Cat's Eye?
Well, yeah, I was actually just watching them do Gnarly. I love Gnarly.
Favorite ni Matteo.
Yeah, Gnarly, right?
Oh my God.
I was listening.
These are two grown men talking about...
Gnarly. Gang. Gang. Oh, so.
Two grown men loving Cat's Eye. Yay!
I love Cat's Eye.
Okay,
and
this
I've known Sophia.
Nice.
Yes,
I've known
course.
Sophia and Carla
amazing,
and
amazing.
Godfrey, and when they visited in London for the fan event, Carla and Godfrey sent me a message and said, "Can you be our Sophia's de facto parent in London to watch them?" So we went there, and I was like, "Yes, living my best life." Cat's Eye.
Okay, what about a song you always sing in the shower? If it's a rap song, it's okay.
The song I always sing in the shower would probably God on high, hear my prayer from Les Miserables.
In the shower?
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
What about you? What's the song you sing in the shower?
Oh my gosh. Kung gusto mong lumigaya
Ang iyong buhay. That's our age song. No. That's revealing.
next one.
A song that makes you dance and smile every single day. You sing it, hear it, and imbibe it.
Boba tea. Gnarly.
Gnarly.
Okay, this one. A song you sing when you're in love.
Oh, wow. Moon River, wider than a mile.
Beautiful.
I'm crossing you in style.
Nice. A song that reminds you of home.
Ating gabi, gising pa't naghihintay, di maidlip at nagbibilang ng tala sa karamihan nito.
Nice.
Did you also write songs before?
I used to write songs, yeah.
You did. I remember. Okay, your all-time favorite musical number.
Wow. I don't know. It's always so different, but oh my gosh. They're called Puidoy, the dust of life, conceived in hell and born in strife. Yeah.
Galing. A song that moves you and it gets you emotional every time.
Oh my gosh. Anything from Sunday in the Park with George of Stephen Sondheim. That's my favorite show.
Okay, this one you have to sing. A song that captures being Filipino on a global stage.
Wow. I just watched Les Mis, so it's all Les Mis. Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. So I just love that story of Jean Valjean and coming to terms with who he is, and that's probably me.
Have you've played Les Mis?
No, not
yet.
Les Mis. Miss Saigon. But
So hopefully, yes, we'll also be seeing you there. And a song that represents you.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. And a song. They're laughing. A song that represents you.
A song that represents me. It doesn't have to be musical theater, does it?
Any.
Probably my all-time favorite Stevie Wonder song.
Which one?
There are ribbons in the sky for our love. Yeah, I just like that song.
Nice.
That's who
Ladies and
Everybody
gentlemen,
give some love.
Joaquin,
Everybody, very nice.
I didn't plan to sing today, but thank you guys.
No, thank you for indulging us.
Thank you. And now it's time for you.
Thank you so much, of course, for joining us once
your
again.
song.
My song. Thank you, everyone. Let me finish my song. Humanap ka ng pangit. There you go. No, but seriously, it's been years since we've had you in the Philippines. So thank you so much for flying over and making time here at the Daily
Thanks for
Dish.
having me.
Brother, we wish you all the best, more success, representation of the Philippines and the global stage. So good luck, brother, and thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope to see you in
Yeah, we're
Catch
gonna do a
Up.
show soon, Matteo and I. So.
Let's do it.
Did you see how I was excluded from that? Yes. All right. Wish you luck with all of that, Joaquin. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
More from the Daily Dish when we return.
Welcome back to the Daily Dish. Tomorrow we'll have actress, singer, and TV host Rica Paralejo. It's going to be an exciting show. We'll also have German tailor, sculptor, and university professor Peter Zimmerman, known for his epoxy paintings. He's joining the upcoming Art Fair Philippines. Catch that at noon only here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. And thank you to Matteo for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow, Tuesday.
Ferdy Salvador, just a message. I really miss you, brother, and hope to see you soon. It's been a long, long time. So next time. And as a studio audience po natin dyan sa likod, maraming
Shout out to the audience.
Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you. And thank you to myself.
That's it for us today, Tuesday, February 3. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
And a lot of spilled tea.
With your filter, Monique Tuzon-Basi. Anytime is a good time because it's always more fun with us.
I'm Matteo Guidicelli, always on top with news and stories that matters.
I'm Chal Lontoc. Stay tuned to the Bilyonaryo News Channel always.
And thanks for making us your lunchtime companion. I'm Mai Rodriguez. That's the Daily Dish. So